Hello, it's Lotus Uba here with Healing with Yoga and Creativity. I am at my lovely favorite park in the city, in the middle of a dog park. So you might see little dogs run around and bark, but we are getting over our dog fear and we're learning to be seen. So doing shit like this is a part of it. I really like that tree behind me, hence why I'm sitting right on this random ass bench so we can get that lovely tree behind me. Right, so as you know, Lotus Uba here for Healing with Yoga and Creativity. Today's video, it's gonna be explaining why I am into yoga, why I believe yoga is powerful, at least in my experience. So there are two key things that convinced me that yoga is the path for me in terms of my healing journey, but also in the path for life. So, number one, the first thing that convinced me was 2 years ago, I was experiencing my third lower back pain issues. Like, I've been really fortunate in my life to only experience three different times of lower back pain issues. And the first two literally, they want to say incapacitated me, but I was bedridden for at least 2 days where I couldn't even stand. So the third time, it was the same thing. The deja vu was happening. And this time I was really desperate because I had concert to go see Black Coffee the next day. And so I didn't want to, obviously I really wanted to see Black Coffee and I didn't want to sell that ticket. So that day I went to the massage. It helped a bit, but not enough. And so in a desperate state, I went on the internet and shout out to Reddit because Reddit folks know they were like, do yoga, do yoga. So I Googled yoga for back pain, lower back pain. And when I tell you 30 fucking minutes, excuse my language because I get so excited, but 30 minutes of it relieved my back pain so much. And I was able to go to the concert the next day. I didn't have to sell my ticket and I was dancing. And so within the span of 24 hours, I went from debilitating back pain to dancing all night, enjoying myself at Black Coffee, all because of yoga. And so when that happened, I was like, holy shit, this is black magic. Like this is sihr. Well, it's not really sihr, but it's literally magic, like I was like, these ancient yogis, they knew what they were doing about. And then the second thing that convinced me that it is actually even more magical was pranayama. So pranayamas are breath work, are breath work. And the first time I did breath work was the very first time in my life that I experienced a quiet mind, no anxiety. And to get that state in the past, I had to take, and the type of is obviously like cannabis or psychedelics. And here I am doing a 5 minute pranayama, achieving those same states. And so that is what sealed the deal. I was like, okay, yoga is good for my body, and pranayamas are good for my mind and keeping me calm. And those are the two things that convinced me. And with that being said, I want to introduce you guys to one of my favorite pranayamas. It's called Surya Bandaya, but essentially it is inhaling through the right nostril and exhaling through the left. And you just keep doing that for, I like to do 5 minutes. I feel like 5 minutes, you see that effect, like in my experience before doing the pranayama, I'm going into it with like either feeling a bit anxious or whether my mind is going too much or like it's just chatting. And so when I do my 5 minutes of it, I come out in a totally different state of calm and relaxation. So with that said, I thought it would be nice to end this short video with a 5 minute pranayama. So we're gonna you have the options of taking your two fingers and placing it right in the center where your third eye is. And then you're gonna use your left thumb to close your right nostril to open your right nostril. And then you're gonna use No, you're gonna use your thumb to close your right nostril and exhale. And then you're gonna use these two to block your left nostril and inhale through the right. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Let me repeat myself because I didn't like how I explained it. So take your two fingers, bam, right into the third eye. Take your thumb. Your thumb's gonna be, when you inhale through your right nostril, these two fingers are gonna be blocking your left nostril. And then when you're exhaling, your thumb is gonna be blocking your right nostril. And you exhale through the left. So hopefully it makes sense. 5 minutes. I'm gonna set a little timer for myself. And we are gonna do 5 minutes of Surya Bandha. So let's take it. Block our left nostril. Okay, well, that was it. Um, gotta feel you might have a little bit of running nose. That's fine. But how did you feel? How did you guys like it? For me, it's very, very calming presence. And I hope you guys get to see that for yourself. And yeah, we're gonna end it here. I just wanted to share what pranayama is. There are at least, I want to say, more than five. I don't know exactly how much, but there's different types where you don't have to just do one thing. And so I think that's the beautiful thing about Hinduism, about yoga, is that they really study the human body. And yeah, so we're gonna end it there. I am Lotus Oba. Thank you for watching, and I hope you are doing the work to heal, because as you know, strive less N when you heal. So have a good one.